Miami University was founded in 1809 and opened its doors to students in 1823. Miami University quickly grew and became known as the Yale of the West. In 1833, the first national fraternity, Alpha Delta Phi, was founded at Miami University. Soon following, Beta Theta Pi, Phi Delta Theta, Sigma Chi, Delta Zeta, and Phi Kappa Tau were founded. Miami quickly thereafter became known as the mother of all fraternities and became nationally known for having a strong Greek system to this day. Today, Miami is home to 17 Panhellenic sororities and 25 Interfraternity Council fraternities. The Panhellenic and Interfraternity Council are the councils that govern over the social fraternities and sororities. Panhellenic councils over the women's sororities, and the Interfraternity Council governs over the male fraternities. I went through Sorority Rush because I'd heard about it my whole life from my mom and from my grandma and my aunts and my cousins that had gone through Rush in college, and I always knew it to be a really exciting and great way to make your lifelong friends, and I just always knew that I was going to go through it. And when I came to Miami, I saw how much involvement there is in Greek life, and I just kind of kept an open mind and went through Sorority Rush and ended up deciding on one that fit best for me, and I love it and I would never change anything about it.
To be honest, was I didn't want to come back a week early from winter break. I actually couldn't come back, and I just didn't really have enough time to do it. I decided not to rush just because I didn't feel like it was my thing, and I just really didn't have time to go through with everything. Yeah, and because of like my majors and stuff, I really didn't think I'd have time in the next 4 years. I never really considered it. I was never really like against it, but I just kind of always knew it wasn't something that I wanted to do. Great way to meet people, and I don't know, everyone says you form like this sisterhood or whatever bond and sorority, so. I think it's a really great thing. I think for some people, like, it's, you know, an awesome thing because they can really like form a really great group of friends and like engage in some really cool activities, but just for me it wasn't my thing, but overall I think it's a really great program. I know a lot of people see them as like partiers and things like that. I think like there's like your typical sorority girls, but there's also like just other like really cool girls who happen to be in sororities. Like I don't think like the stereotype applies to everybody. Older brother who is in Greek life, and I would just hear wonderful things about it from him, and he really got me kind of going with it, so probably mainly because of my brother. I think like coming to Miami and like seeing all the different activities that like Greek life has and like puts on like made it really interesting and made me want to be a part of it. Not at all. I had heard all the terms like rushing and pledging and hazing and all that kind of stuff. Really had no idea what it all meant. You like know what you've seen in movies. I didn't know a lot. I guess coming here, like first semester I learned a lot, but not before college. I thought it was like Legally Blonde, and it was like a bunch of very preppy girls that sat around and gossiped about boys and painted their nails all day, but it's honestly a lot more than just that. I thought it was really fun, like seeing all the activities and getting to know, I got to know like some girls that were in sororities and they seemed like really fun, so. I think I understand a lot more and like get like the inside scoop. I love it. It's a great thing to be a part of. It's definitely not just a bunch of girls sitting around gossiping about boys and painting their nails. We do lots of philanthropies and are always involved. I go to the Bible study, and there's study tables, and We have just lots of awesome things that we're always doing. There's always something to do, people to talk to, and it's just great to have like a home and a central nucleus here.
Why do girls join a sorority? The social aspect, sisterhood, carrying on the family tradition, it's a great way to get to know people and a great way to become involved. Why don't girls join a sorority? Lack of time, not wanting to conform, not wanting to come back early from Christmas break, and just not seeing themselves in a sorority. I was initiated into Chi Omega a few weeks ago, and these last few months have been the busiest but most fun of my life. Along with being a lot of fun, there's also a lot of history that goes along with Chi Omega and a lot of traditions that continue to be carried on. Already so far, we have had many socials, fundraisers, putting on the hits, which is the new member dance competition, Big Little Week, formal, Mom's Weekend, and there are many more fun activities to come. As you can see, there are many reasons to join a sorority and many reasons not to. It seems as though Greek life will always be prevalent at Miami, but there will always be girls that decide not to join. That doesn't make us separate on this campus. We are all here for the same purpose, and that is to get an education. However, I would never change my decision for anything.